Stickers as well.
They got them made. I think so. Michelle, are they car ones?
I don't know if it's sticker or cars. What the hell is it?
I don't know.
It looks like something just a normal sticker.
Is it just a sticker?
It's a sticker.
Listen, I've got
It's just a sticker.
It's a surprise.
I've got a car sticker on my door anyway.
You tell us what it is. I want to know.
Hey, keep it stick to your window.
Thank you for fighting. Anytime, Tiffany. Oh no. Was he alright though? Oh. I don't know. They were looking for something. Although Abigail's absolutely living her best life.
Really? There you go, honey, honey. Go and hand them out.
No.
Okay, go and hand them out. Sound good?
And I've got a 14-year-old daughter, so she's on her way on the train.
Everybody's here with like Patland cheese and Roxy between us. We've not even got a hug.
And we've not got a sandwich.
Never.
That's what I mean. They've all brought picnics and we've not even got a sandwich. We're the organisers.
Oops.
I love this, by the way. I think the organisers should get above it. My favourite colour too.
Down on the Royal Mile. The Royal Mile's just up there.
I like blue.
You've got like Costa and all that.
Oh yeah. Oh my god.
I need something cold to drink.
I think the organisers and the children of the organisers should get a big stuff
Why did you move it away from the bag, the pram?
Right, do you know what? Do you want me to go?
It's fine. I've got one live one. Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm sweating.
Sarah was kicking about somewhere.
Oh, thank you so much. Well, he's over there. I saw him coming in and I was like, oh my god.
Just Diet Coke. Just.
You know where Charlotte was?
He's over here, so.
Do you see what I can leave me?
Probably not, because he's living life right
Will
now.
you give me his phone then?
Right. I'm just putting this bag down. But I'll ask. They grabbed Costa, I think, on like Chelsea. Are any of you needing a bottle of juice or anything picked up? Scott's going to jump out the shop.
No, I'm all right now.
I've got a bottle of water coming. No, Chelsea, don't be stupid. No. Hi, everybody.
On the pram.
Alright, you're not on it.
What kind of juice do you want?
Yes. Yeah.
Chelsea.
I know she's singing, you know. Kick it. Just kick it.
Aye, do you know what Lily looks like? Come on.
Diet Coke.
Please. And I think Chelsea drinks any.
You know what, like,
She said.
I don't know where she
I'm sure she said anything.
is. You know, just move your mum. Right, let's go.
Sorry, Chelsea. What juice is it you're wanting?
Just an and diet.
Yeah.
I hit the gritty.
The what?
Hit the gritty.
I think that's everyone now.
I think so. Is there anybody that's not wanting filmed? Can you let us know? It's just, we will be live streaming. And there is like STV and that here, so like I said before, if MD's on the sky for work, you might want to hide. Just in case, don't want to get you into the sack.
I will get these batteries eventually.
Huh?
I will get these batteries eventually, hopefully.
I know. Scott's the way to get juice as well. See, just sit at the back, and then if anybody else turns up, we'll say to them that they're there.
These bees at the room.
And don't mind the bees, but see if you hear me screaming, it's the seagulls. I'm terrified of them. Terrified
in
of
the train
them.
station and we were like, oh my god, there's pigeons here.
I was at Ayr for the weekend at Craigtara and they're like pterodactyls there, man.
They're all laughing.
They're huge.
They're all laughing at me because I said I didn't like it ending.
I'll show you.
Is that, oh, you're on live now?
Aye. They're all laughing at me.
Aye.
Because that's pure Scottish. Don't want to get into this stick.
Aye. Lose your job because you've lied to see the whale the day in
My boss knows I'm here. Sorry.
Just to get people to like come closer and start talking because over the bus.
Right, so, Nikki, we're meant to have.
I mean, we've got extra time anyway, so it's fine.
We're meant to have 150. We're meant to have 6 so far of 100 minutes for one person, so that means it makes it 5 people.
Right, okay.
So we can just read
Oh,
that.
but so aye.
Aye.
I still didn't see much.
Have you still got them in front of you? Right. Have people not turned up?
Oh, that's
No, I don't think so.
But on the night,
Just wait on the batteries.
Aye.
they're not yes.
He's there. Aye, it's alright, he's there.
I'm like man type. Right, I'm like the batteries for the batteries.
The only good thing is nobody's came up to
I
me
need to
yet.
wait for batteries.
Amanda is away for them.
I know, poor lassie, I don't know if she's walking for them. I don't know.
Scott's away to get just
one
on.
the big cup of it.
Aye.
Yeah, so that's what we're doing, fighting for our kids' rights. And we're absolutely.
Hi guys, I'm sorry, I'm not ignoring you. They disappeared with it.
Oh, they put it on the fence.
Oh, they put it on the fence. Aye, I'd have thought so. No, because I don't know what it's put up with. Sorry guys, if you've got any questions, hopefully my moderators in the chat should be able to answer it for you. I don't know. But how can I hear horse?
It's somebody's phone. I just heard it. I turned around like, there's no horses here.
I thought I was losing it there. I'm so glad you heard that as well. Thank Christ for that. I thought I was tripping.
I can promise you there's no horses on our seat.
Someone's playing something on.
I'm like, you're having a laugh. There's no like brought mine to the police and all that, have they? Like for SEN parents. Like,
We've came to Canada, all the way over the mountains.
jeez, man.
How many people are on TikTok lives?
Oh no, air there. See when you go in.
Hi, Dee, if you just send me a wee message on Instagram if you've got it, or DM on here, I can get the link for you, lovely. I'm just assuming that we're still going to actually, I need to check with Michelle because I'm just, folk are asking for t-shirts and I'm just like sharing Michelle's pals.
No, I think so, because I've got the thing on Instagram as a highlight.
Who's shouting me?
Me!
What?
I'm sticking my feet in.
Right, okay.
Thank you.
Michelle, I take it your pals alright still doing t-shirts and that after this? Because we're just sharing a link because people are asking where we can buy them. Right, that's fine then.
I mean, Lily she's somewhere. They're away just getting Lily. Steph just said I was going to go and then she said someone else to go and get her.
Aye.
And
Jamie's go.
I just
Matt.
says to her, like, she started getting orders in for other people, and I says, just you deal with them, like,
Aye.
for me, like, so arrange postage and all that, or
Aye,
postage yourself.
because that's fine, because somebody's at and I'm like, right, that's fine, just private message me and I'll send you the link to our page, so that's fine.
I want a picture of all yours, I'm going to put that on my Facebook.
I know,
I've just took
same.
one more that Amanda's got.
Aye, Amanda's got it, she can put it in the chat.
She can put it in the chat because I took the picture of you all together. The picture of you all
Picture
together.
is all.
So you maybe need to send it in the chat.
I'm live streaming on TikTok at the moment. Hi everyone! Right,
I had
a she's going to...
love heart above my head.
The protest is for educational rights for disabled children across Scotland.
Everybody, Kyle loving life.
I still would quite rather like to go full body in.
It's lagging. Am I back, guys? Sorry, am I back? Is it back? Sorry, my phone rang. Sorry. That's better. Sorry, my phone rang.
It's been long that we've got here. We've managed to get through it all. So, what we've got is we've got some people talking today, sharing their stories. You're quite welcome. We have extra spaces if you want to come up and read your or give us your story. That's absolutely fine. What we will say is, for child protection issues, we're trying not to share schools or personal information, just so that everybody is safe. We also have some live streams going on. We have a film crew, so if you don't want to be on any of those, if you just come up and let us know, and we'll do our best to try and keep you out of frame. Anything else, ladies? Before
No.
If anybody is not okay with having been in any pictures or videos, please make it known so that we can. Yeah.
Aye.
So, like I say, if there's no pictures or videos you don't want to be in them, just let us know and we'll get on with that. So, do we just want to go right into everyone speaking?
Yeah. Aye.
Is that okay?
I would.
So, first up, we've got Terry. Tony. Sorry. I'm bad with names. Faces, yes. Names, no. Do we have Tony? Oh, sorry, she's doing an interview at the minute. Right, so basically, I'll just waffle on for a wee while. So what we're looking for is for reform across education to make sure that all our children have the right support and the right setting for them, which means more SEND provision. If they are in mainstream, more support for teachers to obviously have the training and spaces available in the school, such as quiet spaces, etc., as the kids need. We do think that teachers should have more support and training. This doesn't obviously affect just ASN children, it affects all children, especially mainstream schools, because if a child is in the wrong setting and they're having to be removed from class, that then takes away from the education. Some of the kids obviously in each area aren't eligible for a SEND provision, which they should be. So we're struggling and we're fighting very hard to try and make it available. Sorry, if people get emotional today, by the way, that's absolutely fine.
Because we will.
I mean, I am at the point of like, oh. So we are fighting to make sure that the government listen to us and they provide more funding to have more SEND provision, more spaces in school and more training. It is very apparent that the Scottish Government seem to be quite behind in this fact, and in the fact that our kids are struggling in mainstream education. My son, personally, it took 7 years for a diagnosis and is in mainstream education, but there's no real safe space in the school for him if he has to go and find a space. The teachers don't really understand his needs as well for meltdowns or sensory seeking, so he will bang his head off walls, which then ends up in the management team from the school having to come down and try and take him out of the classroom, which then leads to more anxiety. Sorry. I'll be the first one to cry. He is now in secondary school, which makes it more difficult because they have to go from class to class. And it is very difficult for the children, us as parents as well, because we obviously go through the journey with them. So this is why we are organising this protest and why we are fighting to make sure that the government listen and that we can have the right education for our children, because they absolutely deserve it.
Do you want to be in charge of their lives?
Why should we have to jump through hoops to get them what they deserve when no one wants to listen? So this is why I have a microphone. I will make them listen today. So yeah, it's just that obviously you have to jump through hoops with educational psychologists. There are kind provisions of that seemingly for 2024. So there will be 10% less education psychologists across Scotland. I know personally in Edinburgh there's only 2 for certain areas. All right. If people want to come and talk, they're quite welcome. Yeah, I will take the mic over. We have someone who wants to speak on the mic just now, who is an MP, so I'll take that mic over to them just now.
Yeah, I've got a question. I'm already really quite soaking.
Can I just go fully in?
No, because they'll take ages to dry.
Can I just use my legs but on my t-shirt? Right. Since I'm already wet. Yeah?
Right, grab the wire for me. We're on the go,
Yes.
From the BBC.
Hiya. Yes, it is indeed. Hiya.
I'm one of Lucy's colleagues at the BBC. I'm based. Would you be okay to do a clip?
Yeah, absolutely.
I know you're busy doing stuff just now.
No, it's fine. Yeah, no, it's fine.
It's lovely to meet you.
You too.
Fabulous story last week, the other week. Thank you.
And we finally got registered. We're official now, so we're a registered community interest company now. So we're going to start peer-to-peer support groups and things. We're applying for funding. I'm one of the organisers as well with these girls for the ESN reform for education rights for them as well. So
look at this.
they're all loving life.
Can I just go fully in?
School yet? Have you broken up?
He has, yeah.
Can I go fully in?
Just don't get too wet because we need to go in, remember, at 12.
Yeah, what time are you going in? I'll let you know what you're doing.
Aye, no, that's fine. Just let me know what you need us to do. All right.
Can I just...
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. It is. Aye, you don't need to come into the meeting.
Can I go fully in then?
Right, on you go. Aye, do you know what? Just go live your life.
And I will make every possible representation I can to make sure that this government understands how big a problem it is. Last week the committee I sit on heard that in 2008 there were 85 children with additional support needs per educational psychologist in Scotland. 85. In 2022 that figure was more than 600. More than 600 pupils with additional support needs per educational psychologist in Scotland. How on earth can we expect your kids and all the kids that need support in schools to flourish without the support of educational psychologists, personal support assistants in the class and student support staff? That is what we need in our schools, and Scottish Labour will fight all the way for it.
Yeah!
Solidarity. Thank you.
Oh God.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you very much. We need to move this back to where the mic.
I think so. Yeah, just keep it on here. BBC
Over to
here.
where the microphone is.
Yeah.
Will any of you help me take it back over there?
Aye, right, what do you need me to do?
Help take the thing in which
What do you need me to grab? Right, do you just need me to clear your path?
Oh, Amelia, thank you, honey. Why are
I said jump in with you bears like, oh, we're not too.
Say hi, Chelsea! I know. Kyle's just going to stay out here at 12 when me got one because he's right in the water with Max.
Kyle can abide with me. I'll keep him. Okay.
He's like that. He's loving life.
Kyle, you stay with me.
The BBC's here and all, by the way. I don't ask me how, but I managed to get them here. I know. I'm like, oh.
I keep checking some like, because Douglas Ross should be tonight because said he waits but he probably might be a little
Absolutely. Could you manage that
Yeah, so what do I do? Just
it's just so that they can see what's happening. My moderators are answering anything.
okay.
Everybody with a high five.
I'm on live. No, I'm on Kirsty's live just now because she's away to do her interview with the BBC guys.
I want to speak to you all from my heart and tell you about my boy.
Sorry, I am going to cry a lot today.
Yeah, but
He's not another name or number. He's my precious little boy. He's the most loving, caring child you will ever meet. You just must look into his eyes and feel his love. He is this way because he is loved. If I don't speak for him now, this will all change. I think that's not change. My son is non-verbal and cannot tell you his needs. If the system is failing him, you will take this little boy away from me. He will no longer be loving or caring. He will be constant in meltdown mode, suffering in silence. Without a specialist provision, we aren't giving him and all our children any hope. We aren't giving parents the support who need it the most. I've spoken to mainstream schools and they've told me they're struggling. They've told me they can't always keep an eye on my son who has no danger awareness, puts anything in his mouth and has serious sensory issues. I've been told by paediatricians my son needs specialist care.
Chelsea!
But when I try to get this for him, I'm told there aren't any.
You're still live? Is that your phone?
Dropping him off at daycare, knowing he's not getting the care and support he needs. I'm shouting for the love of my child and so many others. We need help. Please listen to us. We know our children best. Enough is enough.
Can we turn it up? Yes. Amanda, can you turn it up?
I mean,
You've got to turn it up. They're saying they're struggling to
all
get
right,
outside.
I'll try and turn up a bit. Sorry. Hold on.
I've got Kirsty's 5 here, so okay. Will you hold her live? Because I need to go and speak to Douglas. Huh? So hold her on live. Okay, see you soon.
Thanks again.
See you later.